All right, you guys, welcome back to the Shellersfield podcast. You ready, cuz?
I'm ready.
All right, so in today's discussion, we will be talking about if we model our relationship as lesbians after heterosexual couples. That wind is winding outside.
It's
honey.
winding.
Whew.
For me, I'm going to say it's so obvious that we do.
Ooh.
And if you have any rebuttals to that, audience, hit me up. Masculine presenting women. What's the word? Masculine.
Okay.
We date feminine women. What's the word? Feminine.
What's the word?
Masculine plus feminine equals, what's the word? Hetero.
No. No, ma'am.
Here we go. Mother Earth.
No, ma'am. So, okay.
Are you saying yes or no first?
No.
Okay, go.
Do we model?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying no to you talking about feminine and masculine.
Oh,
is hetero.
okay. That was, okay, got you. Don't worry about that shit.
Because we all possess both energies, right? Mm-hmm. So I just dominate more on my masculine than I do on my feminine. Naturally, though. We often associate masculinity with man and femininity with women, but we all possess both energies.
Okay, it don't matter what everybody possess it. So it's a balance of it or whatever. Something outweighs one or the other. One outweighs one or the other. But when you present yourself or represent yourself in the relationship, particularly there are roles. There's a masculine role and there's a feminine role. Not all the time. Of course, there's two masculines, there's two feminines. It go however you want it to go. But I think that I would say that I model mine off of it. I model certain things that I wouldn't do as a woman, being a masculine woman from a man. I modeled them. I got those from things that I wouldn't want to do that I saw men do.
Okay, so go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
So do you think that's because we don't really have representation? Like the world don't really give us anything else to use as an example? So okay.
As an example of?
We're going to relate to them the most because this is what the world show us the most. And this is the closest we get to who we are by nature. The world don't really give us too many representatives. So yeah, if you go off how the world see things, yes, we're closer to being like men.
Sorry, what else are we supposed to go off of?
Exactly. We don't have no representation like that.
I get and that's what I'm saying. Okay, you're saying, okay, we got the world. So what else is that? Oh, ain't nothing else. So
that leads to this, right? So when we think of choices and free will, we didn't will none of this shit our way.
No.
We had choices based off what was already chosen for us. We can only choose within those choices, right?
Choices, yeah.
So you was raised around your brothers too, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brothers and your sisters. Nothing about your sisters made you want to be like, I want to model my role in life after them. So you can only go to what you closely feel attached to in some shape or form or represented by in some shape or form. I don't think it's okay. I think that's what it looked like because of our limited choices that's in front of us that we have to choose from.
Okay.
That's kind of hard to be like, we model it after their relationships when all we really doing is this our pick.
And I don't know if what I'm trying to say is just not coming out. Because I get exactly what you're saying. And you're saying we ain't got no pick. So what are you saying that for is what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Because if we don't have a pick and if these are the only options that they give, what are you saying then?
okay. So when
Is there anything outside of what they giving us? Do you have an answer for that or something?
I don't have an answer for that, but I do feel like this. If we just model our relationships after heterosexual relationships, we're gonna constantly be boxed in our relationships. Like you and I are gonna be confined to what the world say men should show up as, and we're not men.
So I should try to model myself as a woman, a feminine woman too sometimes?
No,
Just
how
to see
do
what
we?
it's like?
You do.
Okay.
This is how we break the rules within our rules. Because it's like, to me, it's like, what's the point of being a lesbian if we still gonna normalize what they've normalized? If we're still gonna stay within those rules, and then we attract women that also stay within those rules, and they look at us in a certain way where it's like, you're supposed to be doing this and then showing up there. So how do we break out of the conditioning of hetero norm? I ain't trying to be no man.
Right.
Who I am is what I am by nature, but unfortunately we live in a world that's gonna label it as me trying to be what?
A man.
Because we often associate masculine energy with what? A man. So now you got this idea of a man and you associate it with masculinity. And because I'm masculine, you want me to show up as this what? This man.
So the answer is yes. Right? Because that's all they offering us. Is that what you're saying?
I think some of us, I think we stick to what we saw. But I think a lot of us deep down feel like we being robbed. Feel like we still being boxed in.
Missing something?
Meaning like, if I'm a woman that's with a woman and I want you to know you with a woman, I don't want to be seen as a man.
Yeah.
How do we break that conditioning though? If it looks like, if I'm a masculine woman I am attracted to feminine women.
And feminine women don't want to, real lesbian feminine women don't want to be with no man, and they don't want their masculine presenting women to feel like no man.
Yeah.
I don't think that at all. I think they want them to still feel like a queen, but in a dominating way.
But how do we get out of our own way thinking that we supposed to? This is what masculinity looks like.
I'm not doing that. I'm not getting out of that.
So what about the rest? What about the rest though? That's you though. You always kind of like blurred them lines a little bit. Yeah, you are still more masculine to me.
Yeah.
But out of everybody, you always been the more feminine one, meaning in your emotions and how certain things play. And you don't play that shit through the gate. For real. Like the way you set the tone is not the same.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's not the same. So it's like, how do we, I don't know, man. How do we break that what's been normalized and that we accept it as normal? Because a lot of our spirits still don't even feel free, G. I feel like we supposed to be above the structure of this third dimensional world. I truly feel that way. It's like, what's the point?
But what's the above?
Above? We supposed to love more freely. We supposed to break the rules. We supposed to do things differently. It's okay to have a starting point. You look at something and be motivated by something. Like, if you think of inspiration, G, not to get on Mother Earth on y'all legs, but you think of the word inspiration, that's your inner spiral. Spiral is associated with the spirit. So that spirit is already in you. So when you already looking at somebody else like, oh, and you get inspired by them, that's because they're literally just showing you something in you that was already there. And you just didn't know it until they inspired. They got that bitch spiraling in you. That's it.
I can dig it.
So it's okay to have that as a starting point. But what do you want to do with this information moving forward?
I mean,
how do we break the rules, G?
If it says that I don't have to take out the garbage, I'm with it. So we can start there.
You go.
We can start there.
That's gonna be a hard one for me though, because
Exactly. See, and that's what I'm saying.
damn.
You saying we gotta find a way to break the norm, and you're gonna be the last one to do it.
You think I sit in that box?
Yes.
But it's my okay.
I know you
ooh.
sit in that box,
Okay.
my G.
So here's my point off that then. Okay. By nature, I am a certain way. Right? But it's
Okay.
gonna be looked at as me trying to model a man. I have yet to meet a man that was like me. I have yet to meet like what's this epitome of a man we want to be. So I think it's more so like in our thinking, like when we say we model it out the heterosexual relationships, I feel like I'm just this by fucking nature, but because we already label things, masculine, man, feminine, woman, we already label those things, it's going to look like that.
So are you
regardless.
saying that masculine and feminine aren't natural?
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying it's natural. Like I've seen, oh gee, let me go to this one point.
Here we go.
This one woman at the gym, G, like she can't fucking help it. She's so feminine, G. So feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's so feminine that if somebody say something sideways to her and I'm standing there, I automatically, by nature, be like, nah, y'all gotta chill out. By nature. Because I don't feel like she got enough masculine in her to like create those boundaries, or she just so fucking feminine. So if we're naturally like this, but we grew up in a world that's like, this is a man, this is a woman. How do we get out of the norm where we're not under their label?
Say, this is a both. This is a both. This is a both.
I can't stand you. Because you got some men. Oh, sorry, I'm about to say this shit out loud, and I don't care. You ever saw Jaguar husband, Jaguar, right?
The one that she just recently divorced, the big one that was in the army, or the new dude?
I don't know which one it is.
Okay, the bald head guy used to be in the car with all the time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know he was on an interview one time with his hat backwards.
Yeah.
He was so feminine.
Yeah, that's him then. Yeah, that's the But she never treated him as such. She always called him her king.
That is great because she had enough masculine.
Yeah, and she used to talk to him like he wanted nothing no too though.
Nigga, which one is it? Is he king?
I know she would call him king.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, let's go to relationships like that. So which hetero norm are we modeling? Because the dynamic is not always the same. So
it's not the same today because the woman is the man today. Sorry.
Nikki, your wine got me crisscrossing my messages. That's the point I wanted to make. So what is this hetero norm that we're modeling? How do we get away from the word and that just be our norm? Like, they dynamics be different.
It's different.
But we always talking about one side of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the man
the
masculine side of it, the woman position in it, but the dynamics be different. And those type of relationships don't get no highlight. So when we say hetero norm, what do we mean?
Yeah.
So I guess that is my point of the question.
Yeah.
How do we get away from that term, knowing that there's different dynamics when it comes to hetero norm, and there's different dynamics when it comes to our type of relationships too, G? I think the energy balance,
I don't know,
in relationships are important.
Yeah, it's definitely important. And I think it has to be, despite norm, it has to be masculine and feminine too.
Yeah.
Though. So it's like, how do you get away from?
You can't. Them just laws. But we gotta stop thinking that masculine shows up just a certain way. Like even when it come to us,
it don't show up a certain way to me. You see this? it don't show up a certain way to me. You see what I mean? Like,
see, it'll look weird if I did it.
Do it.
It's okay.
Do
see, it goes. You stupid.
Stupid, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, but how do we? I don't know. Because again, the dynamics are different. I've seen somebody say online like it was she was, to me, she like a stem. She like more of the softer stud. And she was saying that a guy was trying to relate to her, like, you see how they treat the more masculine ones in the world? And it's like, she's not really that masculine. She just present herself in a masculine way. So it's like, when it comes to our relationships, when you're dealing with women and they come in with this idea, like if you dress a certain way, you present yourself a certain way, that's your dominant energy or leader energy, then they expect something from you that you don't have in you to give. Yeah. And then you attracted to feminine women. And then because she don't feel safe in her feminine, because that energy shit, it is true.
It matters.
Now she gonna step into her masculine and it's gonna be hard for her to respect you.
That's yeah. That's true.
That's tough.
It's messed up.
That's why I can't wait till we get some feminine energy
up in this piece
to like really help us maneuver these questions, or
for real.
dive a little deeper, because
I can feed off of that.
I have questions. I ain't got too many goddamn answers to keep it a bug with you, because this life shit, we always gonna be trying to figure it out.
I find it hard to answer when you put it in the perspective of how you did it, because you talking about norm, and this is like, what else do we have?
Yeah.
And what else can there be, though?
But they not showing the different dynamics, though. I feel like we always, like, even on TV, you think about movies and shit that we watch, that dynamic is always there. The man is super masculine, saving the day. That ain't real life. It's like maybe 5% of them that move like that. So when we say the heteronormative, because I hear lesbians say that all the time, and I'm like, I look at my mama and my daddy. I grew up under those relationships. My daddy just worked a lot. My mama did what she did. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like what you see on TV. So I never really understood when they said that, like, the heteronormative. Y'all got to get away from which dynamic? Because they only highlight one.
Right.
But that's not the higher percentage.
That's not the higher percentage.
That's not the higher percentage. Like that dynamic, no. No. I see more examples of the opposite. More examples, G. Dead ass. In my world, like a little sprinkle of that.
And that's what you were saying before we started filming. You wonder if how gay men model their relationship.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same. Because you will see, like,
you don't think it's the same?
I think the energy is the same.
They got tops and bottoms.
Yeah, but I also know a couple where both of them is one. And I forgot which one.
Both of them are one?
Who okay, help me with this. I never understood what was the top and what was the bottom.
How are both one?
Okay, what's the tops? Do they like getting penetrated?
No,
the tops like doing a penetration. Okay, bam.
Top.
So they was both tops. Neither one was bottoms. Right.
So they just...
So now they want to invite outside bottoms into their relationship. Okay. Because both of them are tops.
I wonder how that works.
So I think our hetero norm shit comes from how things are presented.
Yeah, they can't model it like that.
But not how it truly is. Because I seen two rough thug street looking ninjas together.
So back to the two tops.
Yeah.
None of them. So they don't even So neither one of them receive.
Neither one of them receive. Probably suck each other ding dings.
That's it. That's all I can see. They lick some booty.
Maybe.
Schnick it. You know?
Mine said,
right. You know how that dude right here.
I miss nigga.
That's cool. I mean, so in some cases, like feminine women with feminine women.
Yeah.
You know, I guess that's the same as two tops.
No.
See,
No. How is it the same as two tops? We ain't got penises.
What two? I'm saying they
We
two
buy
feminine
them.
women. We do. But
They
I'm saying
both might like getting penetrated, or one of them might have more. This is why we got to get y'all. Come on, invite y'all selves. You in Chicago? We gonna welcome y'all in, man.
Yeah.
We got to welcome y'all in because I can't answer this shit for y'all.
We trying to get a rotation.
So this is a rotation.
Rotation.
So this is an assumption on my end, right? Again, how we present ourselves and how we really are in our energy is two different things. You see what I'm saying? So even though you have two feminine women, one might be more dominant or masculine, have more masculine traits than the other, but they both present themselves
as feminine.
I
can dig it. Dang,
it's
just when it come to women, it just gets more broader. It can be just
our shit
for the men.
Our shit's supposed to be like out of this world. Like our experience is supposed to be out of this world. We supposed to be shaping something totally different. But now we still trying to get up from under their wings since they oppressed us so much. And we had to suppress so much, G. This all we had to go off of. And now we trying to normalize something else. We have to normalize something else. Yes, this is who I am by nature. I feel like that's who you are by nature. But getting away from that terminology. Like, what do you mean? Heteronormative.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the majority, like the higher percentage of that dynamic.
Damn.
It's not. It's just what they choose to show us on TV.
That's what I'm saying. If you saying it's what they choose to show us, what else is it? I'll be trying to get to that.
But Nuka, we also, no shit. God damn it. We also live in a real world. We don't just watch TV, G. I'm saying that's just what they show, but we see what's happening in the real world. You got brothers,
man.
You got sisters. You see the dynamics. That shit don't be the same. It don't be the same. It's just it's presentation. It's how it's being presented, right? It's how we're being packaged.
So would you want to unlearn that or something?
I want us to get rid of the box. Meaning, I'm not saying that we can't do what we do, because we gonna be who we are regardless. Mm-hmm. I'm just tired of it being put in the same box as heteros when we're not truly modeling our stuff after them. It's just that's all we really grew up under to relate to, but we also naturally are who we are. And then we got these labels that's boxing us in with them, and we not really there. We breaking rules like a motherfucker.
So you want to just come up with a new name?
We already came up with MP Dubs. I'm getting away from studs. I'm tired of studs.
I think that's too long though.
MP Dubs?
I don't like MP Dub.
All right, let's come up with something.
I like masculine presenting women more than MP Dub.
That's long as shit.
I know. And that's long. MP Dub long to me. Sound like...
Pause. Let's do the timing. MP Dub. Masculine presenting women.
I'm just saying, I like the words opposed masculine. To
but you don't
the
think
abbreviation.
You don't think that masculine, because in our brain we automatically thinking male, man.
Mm-hmm.
So masculine presenting women is better than MP Dub. Even though
it's the same thing.
But I'm not saying masculine.
But it's the real. It means masculine though.
How do we
I
think?
We come up with something else
on the energy level? Like, how do we think more on the energy level than a physical level?
I think energy should be in the word. I think energy should be in the name. Energy should be in the name.
And y'all should throw in some of y'all suggestions in the comments.
We need a new word for our lifestyle?
BDE. BDEs.
BDEs?
The big dick energies.
I knew it's what you was going for, but no. It's the word D.
Okay. Big dildo energies.
Yeah, that's it. Donations.
We the big dillios.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go with that.
Okay.
We're gonna come up with something though.
Yeah, we got to. We gotta break out of this box. I don't care how things look. Have you ever met a nigga like you? I mean, let me reframe that. Have you ever met a man like you?
A man like me?
A man like you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never compared it. I ain't never compared myself to him.
You wouldn't even have to.
I ain't even
if you ran into that nigga, you'd be like,
remind me of me.
He remind me. It'll just happen.
Well, I haven't yet.
Me neither.
I was about to say I haven't yet.
I got.
And I don't mean no. That's not a low blow. I would love that to meet that.
I got a guy.
So I want to see how big my thing.
I have a guy. We think a lot alike.
Mm.
Right? That's it. That's it. But it's more like he's more in tune with, he's more like, you know how they always arguing about alphas and betas?
Mm-hmm.
He's more like a sigma. No, for real.
Okay.
The both of those sides combined, which elevates a little bit higher than those.
Okay.
So me and him able to
took that another way. Go ahead. Though.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
He for real. Like he's up there and he's on his way.
He's Father Earth.
Yeah, he's Father. I can't even say that, but he's so open. Like he's learning so much and he's so open to certain things that I have to say. It's just a beautiful friendship. Mm-hmm. It really is. So yeah, but it feels so bigger than this shit. Like sometimes I feel like my spirit too big for this shit, G. Like trying to define shit here.
Oh.
This shit's stupid.
Yeah,
this shit's so stupid.
Yeah, I bet it is. And that's why I ain't about to go reaching for that shit. You talking about it, then you coming back talking about it's stupid. I'm not about to go even reach for it. I'm not going out there.
No, it's because we have to be here, right? we have to be here. So it's trying to merge who you are with where you at, G. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I be forgetting that I've been reduced to my bedroom, to what I do in my bedroom. I be forgetting, G. I be walking around this bitch trying to be normal or thinking I'm normal and be forgetting why certain people wouldn't have conversations with me. I'm so in la la land. I swear to God, I forget I'm here sometimes. Mm-hmm. And what reality?
Kind of messed up.
Yeah. Then I'll be like, oh, but now I know not to take it personal.
It's that Mother Earth shit, boy.
No, I just know not to take it personal no more. I'm like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. I hate it.
Earthlings. Yeah, should be wild.
But yeah, I'm gonna go back. My answer is definitely yes.
We do. Okay.
We do. From your point of view, it's unfortunate. But
I mean, we choose from what was already pre-chosen for us.
Mm-hmm. That's why I
can't be mad at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay my little in between. I pick and choose my sides. So I guess that's how you do it. You pick and choose. You take control of your femininity and masculinity. Pick and choose whenever you want. I'm
not that good at the feminine. And you know, I've been trying to tap more into that like for years, G. I feel like
then you say you was in like the soft era shit too.
Gentle, I call it gentle now.
Now, see,
because you got on me about the soft word.
I did, but see what I'm saying?
Don't sit here and act.
I'm not. You did. That's true. It's gentle. It's gentle, but it's like now you got another word for it.
Gentle era. I mean, okay, even with language, nigga, we ain't. As an artist, G, I will make up a word on y'all ass in a heartbeat. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be checked by all the English majors out there, the fake English majors. Like, I ain't got time for that shit. So it's me trying to be who I am, but also being in this world without being of it.
Huh?
Oh my God. I have to be here, but do my best not to be of the world.
Right,
I
of
like
it.
being an artist, G. I like making up shit. I like creating
y'all
shit.
artists. Y'all swear, boy.
No, for real. It makes you feel, gee, free will damn near ain't a real thing.
You got to be an artist to feel that.
You not even that, G.
Oh,
like,
okay.
even when I see certain people at the gym, I'm starting to respect them differently. Like, when they do certain shit that's not normal, I'm like, man, that's probably a higher level of freedom that we would never understand. When they dress a certain way and don't give a fuck what nobody think,
Yeah,
because they not taking this pattern and they gotta go with this pattern. I said, okay, they're trying to break the fucking code, G.
I can feel that. I can feel that most definitely.
Break the rules.
Yeah. I've always admired a rule breaker. Even from like the first rule breaker I admired was Jasmine from high school. That stud that used to dress in suits. She used to wear suits, remember? She used to wear
I don't remember.
Her name was Jasmine, I think. It was the first one I ever saw. And I admired it. I used to be like, this girl is crazy.
And yeah, the shit we think crazy, they more free than we are.
So dope though. But I mean, I use that word, but it was dope. I used to be like, man, I wish I could. And I've always admired that about different people. Not even different. I don't even want to say different. It's just in tune.
Yeah.
It's in tune with themselves.
That not giving a fuck what nobody think.
Yeah.
It's just a different level of freedom that.
Yeah, because we say that and we do in certain.
But we also watch ourselves sometimes.
Exactly.
Subconsciously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like when we first came out saying, because for me, it was once I told certain people that I was a lesbian, I was cool. I ain't care what nobody said.
Yeah.
But I did. I still care what people said. Yeah, I still care. Not to where it made me question myself or change myself, but I cared about the fact that they actually would look at me like, look down on me or question me or whatever the thought was. I still thought about it though. It still affected me in a way, but it didn't make me change who I was going to be. I didn't allow it to do that.
Yeah. I can't say that's the same on my end.
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly say that once I accepted myself and I got past the family part, because they mattered but didn't matter at the same time. It was like, you live with them, you got to deal with them the most, right? So once they knew, I wasn't fighting no more past that when it came to acceptance. I wasn't.
I feel you.
I wasn't doing it. I'm
not speaking on acceptance.
No, I mean like what nobody thinks. They still have to accept in order to perceive you in a way that makes you feel comfortable.
True that. But what I'm saying is I didn't care if they accepted me though. I would care like we'll get out of school, go get on the bus, the train, go to my crib. And we just get stares everywhere. And I'd be like, that type of stuff affected me. I didn't care, but it'd be like, dang, like what's so different about us?
I mean, in all fairness, I wasn't out loud like that. Like public I wouldn't know.
I had to transport.
Okay.
I had to get to where I had to go. Go back there and hit. I'm just playing. I'm playing though.
But she's serious.
Y'all know it. I'm playing.
Yeah. Breaking the mode. You don't have no end question for this one?
I told you I wasn't prepared for any question
today. You knew we was shooting today.
I knew we was shooting, but I was like, let me just find one. Hold on. Give me a second, please. And since we're talking about, I guess, the comparison of hetero and homo, or I said hetero and homo, but the question. The question is, would you recommend this lifestyle to anyone? Homosexual.
Recommend? Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Recommend? No.
Man.
What I would recommend is that you live your life for you. Live your life for you. Because we literally all gonna die one day. No, for real.
Okay.
Death is inevitable.
Okay.
So you have to understand that things come along with your choices.
Mm-hmm.
So this lifestyle is considered abnormal to the world. There's things and ignorance and all type of stuff that come along with it. So just be prepared for you living in your truth. I would recommend you living authentically, whatever that look like. But I'd be like, hey, it's fun over here. It's good times. It's not. You have to be mentally strong. You have to have tough skin. You have to learn how to create separation between opinions and facts in this life. So,
okay.
woo.
Would I recommend this lifestyle?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
It's kind of lit though.
It's
Like,
lit. What are you talking about? As far as being a lesbian, vagina is fire.
Lord help me. It is fire. It's powerful.
I recommend this lifestyle.
Okay.
I recommend this lifestyle.
Can I say this? You have to be, okay. I feel like women have such a powerful connection. Oh my God. But a lot of people are scared of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you deal with like a woman that go back to men, I'm not speaking for y'all, just my opinion. It's easier and a lot simpler and more accepted to deal with them. You have to be on a whole nother level energetically to fuck with a woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Some of y'all want love, but y'all just talking.
Mm-hmm.
These are deep waters over here.
Yeah.
Y'all like shallow waters. It's okay, you can't swim.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so indescribable.
Yeah.
The connections.
Yeah.
The deep waters.
It's powerful.
Like it's a definite. Considering that I had boyfriends, I had a baby father, and things like that. The connections with it's totally different. It's totally different, and it's indescribable. And I recommend this lifestyle.
So if you scary, stay on scared. I don't want no
you
love.
can be scared and come over here.
No, fuck that shit.
You can be scared and come over
Don't
here.
bring your ass to me.
Just don't go to her.
Just don't go to me.
You can be scared and come over here.
Nope. Nope. I mean like of intense love.
I'm sorry, what?
Intense love, G. Our love is intense.
It is.
To women, that shit is intense. So don't bring your ass
be
over
scared.
here.
We gonna break the ice. Be scared. We come on
this
over
nigga
here.
Recruit. She recruit.
Buck. Nuck if you buck. If you buck, bitch.
Bitch. Yo, I don't want no love unless it's intense. I'ma stick beside her. I'm definitely sticking beside us. Definitely sticking beside us.
I'm gonna recommend it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go on here to recommend it.
I just recommend. Just be you. Live your life for you, please. Cause this shit ends.
It ends.
It ends.
Yeah.
So
and when it ends, be prepared.
Yeah. No. You ain't gonna never be prepared.
And you know those deep waters we was talking about?
Yeah, oh, you saw when you come over here?
I'm saying when they come over here and you break up. When you come over here and you get broke up with. You remember them deep waters we was talking about?
Don't try to give up on us doing your first heartbreak. Drown. That shit, wow.
It's hard to get out.
I love it though. I wouldn't want it no other way. I ain't gonna even hold you.
You mean getting over heartbreak?
I'm talking about the intensity. Yeah, that's a part of it, right?
Yeah, it's a part of it.
It's a part of it.
Ooh, not the old me. Ooh, heartbreak was hell. The old me. It was hell. As nonchalant as I can be. When I loved her, it was hell.
Yeah. My last one was different. That dynamic was different. I don't even think y'all understand what level I felt that shit on. Because I had to be so smooth about it because life had to go on, but
that's deep.
Yeah.
You had another question or we was good?
I thought you said multiple questions.
I said two, but I didn't say I was choosing to. I said, because I thought I was taking too much time.
No, since we about to record another one, we can close this one out.
Yeah.
You want to end this one?
No.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Drop y'all comments, man.
Yeah.
Comments, likes, sharing, all of that help out the channel. We need y'all to stick beside us.
Yeah, send those topics.
Yeah, send y'all topics. If you want to see us elevate, donate.
Donations.
And we appreciate.
Yeah, I hate closing, y'all. I hate it.
You ain't got shit to say?
Yeah. Welcome to the Shellersphere. Welcome to the Shellersphere. Lend us your ear and take a listen. Whether you in the whip, in the bed, or in the kitchen, ease into our conversation and vibe on higher dimensions. As we tell you our position and show you that we're no different than you. Cause we all connected. When it comes to life and love, we all been affected. We all need self-correcting no matter how you dress it. So turn your TVs and your volumes up and listen to the Sheller's perspective. Welcome to the Shellersphere. There's a lot of love in here. You vibing in a different atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellersphere, where we live, laugh, and learn, and use the light from the bridges that burn. Welcome to the Shellersphere. There's a lot of love in here. You vibing in a different atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellersphere, where we live, laugh, and learn, and use the light from the bridges that burn.
Judge Free Zone.